Chad, welcome back to Business BVI Outlook Conference. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Russell.
Tell us about your project and how is it progressed since your brave days of sitting on the stage, 2 years ago or something?
Yes.
At fifth conference probably was.
Yeah, so, we are making an app that helps people accept credit card on their mobile device, and whether that be phone or tablet.
Okay.
And that allows you to settle money straight into a local BVI bank. And we've been working on this project for a long time, for almost 4.5 years now. The initial idea came to be in 2013, the middle of the year. And we then started doing lots of work for it. And then in 2014, we got licensed and approved by the British Virgin Islands Financial Services Commission and Trade Department to operate locally. And then in 2014, we were certified by one of the world's largest processors, which is Force Data, as a third-party payment solution. And at the very beginning of 2015 is when we came here to do I participated in BVI Business Outlook 2015, and I kind of did a soft debut of the company to the public. And that worked out well. That year we then also got started to enter beta testing. And we've been doing beta tests into 2016, and now we are trying to transition out of beta test into product launch. So that we can make this app publicly available for everyone, and then start to try to grow to other islands, such as Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados, and then the rest of the Caribbean.
So when do you think you're gonna do the launch? All things being equal.
I've been avoiding committing to a date, because I keep committing to some date and it slides for some other reason, because I've never been down this path before. I have confidence that we'll get down the path successfully, but it's just I don't quite know what time frames are good.
But broadly speaking, you think you're much closer than you.
Oh yeah, I'm extremely confident we'll get to launch this year, and I'm really just confident we can start growing. That's the path. I want to get to the larger English-speaking islands as quickly as possible. So launch is definitely happening, and then the growth is really what I'm trying to figure out what kind of growth we'll get.
And how do you stand up things to make sure you can keep up with it? Exactly. What about the in terms of the possible service end users here? How is that conversation going with shops and all of that stuff?
So right now we're supporting businesses in the verticals of hospitality, retail, and the locally prevalent yachting and sailing industry.
And good spaces.
Great spaces. But really our end target market are the SMBs, the small and medium-sized businesses, online merchants, the micro merchants, the fishermen, the coconut guys selling the coconuts. Tourists come up and they want to buy a lobster and they want to buy 3 coconuts, but they're German and they only have plastic. They have euros. They don't have dollars. So we're really trying to hit those markets. And then one other target market is the government. Wouldn't it be nice to pay for your national health insurance online and not have to
go down to an office and
So
so you're talking to them too as a
we're talking to them. So we're starting to build up a good handful of merchants in different verticals, and we're seeing more and more transactions from each of those merchants every month. We've seen in the last 6 months we've seen over 350% growth in some sectors, and over 520% growth in the amount of transactions that we're doing. So we're definitely growing, and the merchants that we're dealing with, they love the service, they love the product, and now they're just begging for more features. They want more features. Chad, do this. Ching, do this. We would like to see this. We're getting the bugs all ironed out, and it's just now feature requests.
Have you added to the team as you've gone along in terms of, certainly you're the lead innovator, if I can call you that, but as you grow, I'm sure you must be beginning to think through that.
That's actually a struggle for us at the moment. Our team is shifting. We've onboarded some people, and it seems like we're getting to the point where some people will be offboarded, or kind of forced real turnover. And we're doing all of this in preparations for growth, making the company more attractive, and to get investment in, to make sure our structure is right. And that's really bringing people to the hard questions of, how much time do you have to come in? What can you do? This is exactly what the company needs so that we can get to the next level.
Those are the management decisions and the growth decisions that you have to take so that you can continue to meet your own growth expectation, but more important than that, the customer's expectation. Because once they get, as I'm sure you're finding out, once they get comfortable and they really get hooked in the technology, they're not going to want to cut it. They want to probably, as you said, add more features and how can you help me do other things for them. And it's small businesses, as we have been discussing this morning, are always, quite demanding in some ways, but capital in some cases is poor. So it's a matter of how do you recognize those realities and try to find a way to help them. So in terms of your potential to as you talked about some of the other Caribbean islands, how far down the pike is that in terms of next steps?
Yeah, we're hoping to sign up our first merchant in Jamaica in probably first quarter. So the next few months. And then I'm going to be scrambling immediately to try to get to Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and those other markets that are larger English-speaking markets, much larger than the BVI. And then also they have the ecosystem in place that is right for fintech to enter. Fintech has already entered these spaces, so it's I don't have to be breaking barriers and changing culture.
Makes sense. Good. We want to certainly wish you every success, and always make sure you spend a little time talking to those young kids who you're going to enthuse and get excited, because that's the future. We must always look back and grab a hand. So good luck.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you,
certainly.
Sir.